Hey, Shanna. Happy Monday to you. Hope everything is well. So I started this a little bit earlier. Kind of just came to me. Something I saw over the weekend on the way home. Glad to hear all is well with you. That is awesome. If I can get the hair out of my mouth, that would be even better. What the heck? Oh, it wasn't even attached. Wow. Well, okay. Anyway, just doing some stuff. It happens, right? I mean, you have, like, hair gets everywhere. Especially when it's in your mouth, it's like. So I'm just doing my thing over here. Tried to see if Bruce was going to go on first, but he hasn't answered me, so he might have gone back to napping. Got 18 inches of haircut a couple of weeks ago. I know all about hair everywhere. Did you donate it, Shanna? To Locks of Love or something? I thought my cat fur got all over the place. This is like obnoxious. Oh, you didn't? Okay. Alright, some people do, some don't. So this is actually a burned out section of swamp in the Wharton State Forest down in South Jersey. It's the biggest state forest in New Jersey. And quite a few years back, they had a fire in there. So this is literally what the trees look like right about now. Some of them are like a grayish burnt color, some of them are totally white. Um, some of them have pointy tips on them, some of them are flat tipped. So, and I was driving, I mean, I've seen this area many, many times. And I said, you know what? So let's paint this. So that's what I'm doing. And it's dark. Uh, the water is like almost literally black. Absolutely, Shanna. And the water is like I said, literally almost this black. Um, with the trees have very dark trunks on them, except for the ones that are totally like a white ashen color. And it's my portrayal of it. You know, of course, the water is different and everything from what I've seen, but It's very, very weird. I don't know the history of when the fire occurred. Um, I just know that it is what it is, and it's not like a water that's got a wave to it. The water is very still. It doesn't flow; it just sits there. So there's not going to be any waves in it or anything else like that. Blackwater River's here. Yeah, it's interesting to look at. I haven't. You can't really stop because it's on a section of the roadway where there really isn't a shoulder to pull over on and take some decent pictures. So I had to kind of do this from memory. And of course, it's not like it's continuous water. It's kind of like, a marsh here and a marsh here, and it's staggered. It's not like one continuous body of water. So, kind of weird, but it works. And it just kind of like, once I started painting, it just kind of like flowed. So, I was half expecting for it to not come out that well, but it did. Because I'm not the greatest at trees yet. Yeah, it's total swampland. Like, I'm gonna add in more like marsh grasses and stuff like that. But I wanted to get like the trees in and everything else. These trees actually came out decent. So I'm kind of happy about it. Let's add some more ashen gray color trees in there. Thanks, Shanna. Actually, yeah, it's I'm like super happy with it. And none of the very few of the trees have like a double trunk on them, if any. None of them that I saw from the road had a double trunk on them. They were all kind of like, if they had another branch or so coming off, they kind of look like this. Um, so obviously they were very rough looking trees. I don't know the history of the fire in there, but kind of doing it from memory the best that I can. I'm just kind of like throwing the trees in there. I'll darken these up eventually. They're all, the shapes are a little bit different. Whoops. And this state forest just covers hundreds of thousands of acres. Actually, a good portion of the land um, in the state is actually covered. In the southern part of the state is actually covered by this forest. You can, they have four-wheel drive trails through there, and there's a huge, super, super blue lake back there called the Blue Hole. Um, which I haven't actually seen in person, but it's off of one of the four-wheel drive trails back there. I mean, there's trees that have fallen over, there's jagged stumps, there's just a little bit of everything in there. It's just every time I go through there on the way to the campground, I just kind of get a quick scan of what's in there so I can keep it in the back of my mind. Oh yeah, totally. Absolutely. And obviously it's very gray and black and white and brown, and so there isn't a whole lot of bright colors in there. But I did notice that the trunks of the trees are very black. The water's very black. So it kind of, I keep those areas dark. See the light on those trees as you pass that you probably never noticed before. Oh yeah, because there's nothing. I mean, there are trees around it that are still alive. But in this one section, um, there it looks just like this. There's nothing blocking any light from the back. Um, it's just all open. So the light hits everything all around it. It's a very weird scene. Like I said, if I was able to stop and pull over and take a picture without like worrying about having to get like hit by a car, then I would do that. But it's very difficult to do. Hey y'all. Who you hey y'allin'? Who you hey y'allin'? Yeah, one of them is probably me because I'm looking at this on the TV under the other account. So one of them is probably under the RVDJ. So there's one other person in here. Four thumbs. Hit that thumb. Hit that thumb. Hit that thumb. Don't be a bum. Oh wait, sorry. A little excited there. All right, what else can we add in here? Oh, Madonna's working and lurking. I kind of knew that. Because it's Monday. Madonna's a working and lurking kind of gal. And let's see if we can throw some. I need some more Payne's Gray because I did not give myself enough Payne's Gray. Oh, she works from home, Shanna, so the only one that's going to get caught is, that she's going to get caught by is herself. So she can yell at herself if she wants to. She can yell at herself. Let's get some more of this, more of that. You need to be getting Daisy ready to go down the road. But here I am watching you paint. It's called procrastination. I mean, you can just throw me on the phone and do your thing and keep it running. Now, Sonia, when you paint on the paper, make sure you really, Sonia. I just painted this and this on the tape only. Nobody's going to see that. Let's try again. Just saying, make sure you figure out where your tape line is. This is the tape line right here. Make sure you paint on the paper. Because down here, nobody's going to see it. Tear the tape around the painted part. Yeah, I know, right? Whoopsie. Like none of us has never done that before, right, Madonna? It's like crap. I painted somewhere that it's just going to come right off again. As soon as this cup of coffee is gone, I'll have to be moving while listening and catching a peek now and again. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Because I don't have much going on the other channel yet, not till my gigs start up, so. What the hey, right? Don't mind my big old head if it gets in the way. And then Shanna's going to say, well, one more cup of coffee. Okay, just one more cup of coffee. One more cup of coffee. I swear, just one more cup of coffee. Well, let's see. Let's stick a little something back here. A lot of these trees are actually in the water. These just like little puddles of marshiness and puddles of marshiness. Well, as long as you don't have to be there by any certain time, I guess it's okay to hang out. Why is there a moth in here? Hi, Mr. Moth. What's going on there, Mr. Moth? Anyway. Sorry, I got distracted by a moth. And we'll just put a little something something over here. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see what else we got. Let's touch up that one in the back there. Not me. Hey Shane, what's going on? Shane, did you bring Madonna's raisins? Asking for Madonna. Hey Scott. Oh my god. I can't believe you're so excited about Monday. I can't be excited about today. No. Nope. Not excited at all about today. Ha! Don't make me gag. Who, me? Nah. Would I ever do something like that? Not me. I am innocent. I'm always good. Constantly. I never do a bad thing ever. She's like, yeah, you. Nope. Good thing Nell isn't here because she would totally agree with you. Wow, Madonna. Cough, not true cough. What are you saying? What are you guys saying? It's not my fault. Hi, Bruce. I have help. I have influence. He's trying to act all innocent too. Not me. I was waiting for the Halo to show up. On a good note, I found a fan brush I never knew I had. That never happens. think some of these trees need some knots. Let's throw a knot in there, because they do have knots in them. Ooh, it doesn't go there. My halo fell off. No, it's being held up by the horns on my head, Shane. Sometimes I have some help, Shane. Not stealing of the internet. You have way more internet over here than we do. I mean, I messaged you. I waited 10 minutes, and then I jumped on. I thought you went back to napping. Give me like 15 minutes, Bruce, and I'll jump off. You can go on. Somehow we always manage to do this. We both almost push live at the same time. Shane, what are you saying? Well, don't go on while I'm in the machine. That would be sucky. I needed to do this morning just so I could like chill out a bit. I can't believe I painted on the tape. None of this is gonna show. Just looks better on the computer screen than it does on the television. Do 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 do. And brighten up that grass there. Where's my fan brush? Let's see. Grab a little of this yellow ochre. Ochre. uh, You're fine, Bruce. No matter what anybody says. Wait, I have to send this before I forget. What the heck kind of typing is that? Okay. A ding ding, a ding ding ding, a ding 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 ding, and ding. Let's see. Let's throw a couple of birdie birds in there. Birdie birds. Oh, Madonna. Madonna, we have to change that date. Crap. Yeah, baby oil all over you and your wife isn't home. How am I going to explain this one? Thanks, Shanna. Um, we have to pick another date because I think SF Rose has something that night. How about this Sunday, the 10th? On the other hand, I smell good and have soft hands. Baby oil stains, I think, too. If I remember correctly. Alright, so make it for this Sunday, the 10th, Madonna. Bruce's phone is going ballistic right about now. And he's got baby oil all over the place. He can't pick anything up. It's like crap. I know it's not much notice, but it's the only time that I can do it. I wonder if you can schedule a live stream while you're live. Really, he's got one hand clean. Ah. Let's see if you can schedule a live stream while you're live. Ding 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 ding. Oh, sorry. All right, well, I think that's it for this one. Can't think of anything else to throw in there. Nothing else I remember seeing, anyway. I'll give you a straight-on view of what it looks like. And then we'll pull some tape. Come on, camera, focus. Jeez. Yeah, I was explaining earlier, Bruce, that I got this from the swampy area in the Wharton State Forest down on 206 that I drive through every week. And there was some kind of fire in there a while back, and none of the trees have any the trees that were affected by the fire do not have any branches left on them. They all look like this, just trunks and sticking it out of the ground, and they're not, some are pointed, some are jagged. This is how they look. There's no branches on them whatsoever. If I could stop and take a picture, I would, but there's nowhere that I can pull over safely and take a picture because there's like a bridge right there that goes over the marshland, so I can't pull over anywhere. But this is literally what they look like. When we drive down there on Friday, I'll use Jim's phone to take a picture of it. It's right on 206 there as we're driving through the state forest. But that's how they burned. That's when fire went out. Some of them look white and ashen and gray like that, and some of them are really dark. You could tell they were obviously burned. It's in the middle of a marshy area. So it's kind of weird. So that's what they look like. I know it looks kind of off to you because they don't have any branches on them, but they're literally just trees sticking out of the marshland. So let's pull some tapey tape. Tapey tape. Oh wait, shouldn't I sign it? That would be smart. Let's stick a music note. Over here, I guess. Well, make a straight music note. There we go. I think this marker's on its way out. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, good. I didn't sign on the tape. Awesome. But there's a bunch of like four-wheel drive trails back there, and um, some old abandoned coal furnaces and buildings and all kinds of stuff. I haven't actually been back there yet. And there's a big lake back there that's as blue as you could imagine. It's called the Blue Hole. It's like really pretty. Dropped the cap and rolled away. Bye, cap. Not supposed to drop the cap. Jeez. You had one job. One job. That's right. Hit the camera. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture with me so you can see the comparison, but I have to go with my brain. My brain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. My brain. Ta-da! Let me get it out of the corner where the... There we go. Now you can see it. Thanks, Shanna. And it's always something that I've driven by for like ever, and I've never... So maybe I could paint that. There's not a lot to it. Just a bunch of marshland and dead trees and... If you have my permission to use the internet. Yes, you do. Thanks, Madonna. So I will hand the reins over to Bruce now. I am done. See? Only an hour and 10 minutes. Well, that's because I was like halfway started. If I started from the beginning, it would have been a little bit longer. But thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. And let's Bruce get ready to push live. Let's go over and bug Bruce. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day.